Hi guys, Natasha here. Today we're going to do a 25-minute Pilates class. I say these two things at the beginning of each of my Pilates classes as a reminder. The breath work is part of the work. As you exhale through the mouth, you fire that belly to spine, activating the core with every exhale. Sometimes it's a quick fire breath, sometimes it's a little bit drawn out, but it's that push-pull action of engaging the core when you send the air out. The other thing is we need to create our own resistance, engaging our muscles. What you put in is what you're gonna get out. So if you're here kind of not doing anything, you're not really gonna get this engagement happening. So you need to create your own resistance. Pretend you're underwater. Push through water. Engage the triceps, engage the deltoids, engage the quads. When the leg is straight, it's active and strong. Makes sense? Sometimes we'll use props, which kind of forces engagement, but today we are just using our body weight, so you need to put in the work with me. All right, let's get started. This is called turtle shell. We're gonna grab our opposite ankle and then tuck the chin. Take some deep breaths into the back, opening up, feeling the space between the vertebrae, expanding through the ribs, and then exhale, sigh. Sitting up tall, finding the sits bones grounding down and the crown of the head reaching up. Now compress the thighs against your belly, really as hard as you can, pushing back, reaching, opening the shoulders, separating the shoulder blades, protracting, and then lift up. And we'll flip the palms and find your edge here, just turning on the core muscles. Maybe lowering down to the sacrum, so tuck the tail, pull the belly into the spine. It's okay to be a little round here. And then we'll straighten out and press, compression. Really squeeze the belly onto the thighs, engage the muscles. Straight spine, flip the palms, round down, find your edge. Good, breathe here. When you're about to tip over, we're gonna shoot the legs out, low boat. Come back, compression, exhale. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, float back. Take another breath. When you find your edge, low boat. Engaging the quads, reaching long through the toes, gazing at your belly or your toes. We're gonna rock this out. 8, 7, 6, nice little massage on the sacrum, but also, of course, working hard to have that hollow body. And last one, good. Hold it, release it back. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice massage, circling the knees one way and then the other. Spinal twist, drop the knees, take your opposite gaze, deep breath in, big sigh out, switching sides, dropping the knees, stacking the hips. Oh, I got a nice pop there. Opposite gaze as you melt the shoulder. Good, stack the hips. Come back through the center. Good, nice tight compression, tuck again. See if you can get the thighs to touch the belly, nose in between the knees maybe, and then push the earth up like you're doing a crow pose right against the sky. Nice, hold it here, and then everything up to the sky. Good, feel the hamstrings, circle the ankles, little waterfall, float, float, float. Good, and then we're gonna bring the feet down and the hands to the hips. Finding neutral spine, exhale, pelvic tilt. Inhale, arch the back. Exaggerate this movement. Exhale, pelvic tilt, firing the belly towards the spine. Inhale, arch, last set. And inhale, arch. In between those 2 points is your neutral back. You're keeping your natural curve of the spine there. We're drawing our hips and ribs towards one another. You could probably reach your heels there. Feet are about 4 inches or hip width apart. Inhale the arms back. Let's stretch out a neutral for a moment and then zip back in. Exhale all the way up. So the shoulder blades lift off the mat. We look at our belly and we try to just press the low back into the earth. Then we'll float the feet to tabletop, lower down and release. Exhale, engage, pull the belly in, float the feet down, roll back, 4 count move. This time we'll extend the legs straight. Extend, external rotation, turn the toes out, and then bring them down. Rolling back. Exhale, peel up, shoulder blades off the mat. You can always take a break and build up to this if I'm moving a little faster or harder than you're ready for. Exhale, and then hold those legs out. Scissor, kick the legs down, And we'll pull them in. Let's hear the breath. Pull it in, squeeze it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, knees in. Grab the shins and release it down. Shake the ear out side to side. Extend your arms out to a T and your knees up over the hips. This is your tabletop position. We're still actively engaging hips towards ribs, belly towards spine. Let's take our knees drop down to one side and then exhale, pull back up. These are just knee drops. Dropping the knees, pressing the shoulders down. Exhale back. We're working against gravity, so we want to really allow the legs to get heavy and the obliques, good, the core to take over. So to progress this, we will extend the legs. You can bend, sweep, and then lift, or you could keep straight legs the whole way. I don't really have space this side, but continue here. Exhale. To progress an exercise, you'll usually just extend the arms or legs using your own body weight, making it heavier here. Good, let's hug the right knee in and the left leg long. Feeling the hip flexor and quad stretch, and nice bicep curl here, using the arms to help. Then tuck the chin, nose to knee. The left leg is gonna get ready to swing. We'll inhale up, we'll flex it down. We'll point it up, we'll flex it down. One more time, inhale up and exhale down. Now you're holding on. Can you let go and maintain this position? Not let the knee flop out or fly out. Big breath here. Inhale. 2 more. Reach a little longer, a little higher. Now single leg stretch. Here's your 4, your 3, your 2, and 1. Both knees hug, release. Take the ear from side to side. And we'll work the other leg. Left knee in, nice and tight, bicep curl. Right leg stretches long, heel to mat, release that hip flexor and quad. Gather up your strength, bicep curl, nose to knee. Right leg is gonna swing up, and then remember we're pushing through water. Inhale up, exhale down, tension in the muscles. Inhale up, exhale down. So keeping this position as best you can. 3 exhale breaths. Good. Switch it out again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it back. Release the neck if that's feeling tension. Circle the spine. Really whatever you want to do in between. If your hip flexors are feeling it, you can swish the legs from side to side and find some release there. All right, moving on. Crisscross. Knees over hips. Fingers behind ears, lift the shoulder blades off the mat, and we'll switch this out here. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold it. Can we give our toes a tap? And switch. Toe tap, pull it in. Toe tap, pull it in, and switch. Toe tap, in. Switch. Last set. Exhale, inhale, exhale, switch. Release it down. If we want to come out of neutral and just give our body a nice big stretch in opposition. This time we'll gather up the right hamstring. Circle the ankle, take a moment here. Think of this active isolated stretch of pushing your hand into your hamstring and your hamstring back into your hand. Exhale, tuck the chin, roll off. Again, right now it's your arms that are doing the work. We're gonna gather up some momentum, swinging and then balance at the top. Try not to let this left foot slam down. It's going to want to. The core fires. Just stop the momentum and find balance. Inhale, exhale, hold. Top leg lifts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. And then straight leg switches, double pulse exhale here. Last 2. Hold it here on 1. Release the head. Find your same stretch. Retract the shoulders. Circle the ankle. Relax the neck. Start to press into the hamstring. Hamstring back into the leg. Good. Massaging if you want. You can even kind of press into the hamstrings. And then using your arms to pull the body up. Relax the neck. Swinging the right leg for 4. Balance at the top. Inhale. Exhale. Find that moment at the top. So you're really firing the muscles to stop the movement. Round the spine so you're not bouncing. A thicker mat is great in Pilates. 4, lift the bottom leg. 3, 2, 1. All the control you have. Exhale, single leg switch. Here's your 4, your 3, 2, 1. Release it back. Legs up. Palms down by your sides. If your low back starts to bother you, you'll press into the small of the back, making a diamond shape, giving support. You can fire into the elbows and the forearms as well, so you're pressed down, and we'll start to pick up our body into a roll. Inhale, and then exhale. The triceps will slow you down, and the core slows you down. Inhale, lift off, exhale. So we don't want to feel any tension in the neck. This should feel good. Your range of motion might be all the way over if it feels good for you. And then slowly control triceps, core. Exhale might go all the way down if you can maintain that neutral spine and you don't start to arch. Press it up. We're not swinging the limbs. We're controlling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice work. Hug the knees in. Again, anything you need to do in between these sets to give yourself a much needed massage. We'll straighten the legs out all the way now. But first one, I'll show you how to use your arms as training wheels. Inhale the arms back. Exhale, neutral spine, elbows press down. We pop up onto the elbows and forearms. You continue to press through to seated, and we lift up to a straight spine. Then you're gonna forward fold over the body, wherever that is for you. Couple releases here, just deep breaths, finding some ease in the hamstrings. Rounding up to straight spine, stack the vertebrae. Tailbone down, crown up. Now, as if someone punched you in the belly, you just start to hollow back. Engage the quads, heels will drive back, and then lower vertebrae by vertebrae, head heavy. When you build up, you can do this without the help of your arms. You'll round up, find your stacked position. Get off the flesh onto the sits bones and fold. One more time like that. Lift up, hollow belly, rolling back, vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. Exhale, we're going to press the palms down, walk the heels in. Same idea, rolling up and off the spine, bridge, ribs in, glutes and hamstrings active. Roll down like a string of pearls. Neutral. Roll, pelvic tilt, press your way up. Exhale. This one we stay. Roll, hold it. Pulsing that booty up. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can we walk the shoulders a little closer, get a little bit more lift, and then maybe we float one leg up and down. Inhale, make sure there's a gap between your chin and your chest. Good, squeezing that lower body. Squeeze, now pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch, press through water, pulse it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it in. Can we take a walk wide and narrow? Pull it in. Long and short. One more set. Walk, walk, squeeze to lift. Open your legs and bend, lift. Now articulating back down the spine. Extend the legs and arms. Exhale, floating or rolling up. Stack and release. Much needed stretch in the hamstrings after that. And we'll lift up to seated. So we're gonna work a little hip mobility, and these are called your can-cans. We twist, we pull in. Your obliques are gonna really fire to pull that weight back up. Tuck, squeeze up. Tuck, squeeze up. This time, tuck, find your open position. We're gonna lift the hips, sink down, lift, nice stretch. Open up, close. Can we lift that top leg, swing it through, pull it back as far as you can. Range of motion, all up to you. Just one more time. Push it forward, quad hip flexor, glute outer thigh. We got our abductors working. Pull in, switch sides. Drop it over, stack, open, backhand, down, lift the hips lower. Lift the hips and lower. Lift the hips and lower. Good. Now our back leg swings forward and then swings back. Try not to let the knee touch. Inhale. Exhale. Pull forward, engage the core. Quad, hip flexor. Pull it back. Stack. And then come back. Take your imaginary beach ball. We're going to reach for the back corner of your mat. Scoop it in. Reach. Scoop it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, we'll continue to roll. We'll shoot the legs out. And then we're going to come into a stacked hip lifted position. So, your bottom arm can help you. Your top arm is going to lift to really promote this body lifting up out of the hips, out of the ribs. Split this and scissor kick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I call this floppy fish, and you'll see why. We're going to lift the bottom arm and try to stabilize a stacked hip, shoulder, foot position. Quite hard. Good, and release it. Good, rolling back. This time we'll gather momentum, rolling like a ball, balance at the top. All kinds of variations. You could stay connected. You could release the hands. You could work through teasers, advance straight arms, straight legs. Stopping that momentum and reaching it up. Good, coming back to the other side. We'll reach long. When you're ready, just start to lift the legs out and stack the hips. Top arm promotes that ribs from sinking. The body lifts up towards the sky. We look down and make sure we're stacked and not rolling off the back. And then scissor kicks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs together. Nice work. Floppy fish. Both arms off the mat. We try to stabilize. Shaking's normal. Squeeze. And then release it back. Gather up your momentum. And if you like, we could try to come up to a squat here. If that works in your body, we'll try to roll to chair. Roll to chair. And then roll, hands down, walk back. Tabletop position, moving through some cat-cow. Inhale, exhale. Good. Today we'll just finish up with some forearm work, some tabletop work, spinal balance, right foot out, left arm out. Push down through the right shoulder. We don't want to sink into the shoulder. We're going to pull our limbs apart, knee to nose, and then bend, point. Knee to nose, flex it in, point it down. Knee to nose, compression tuck, flex it in, point it down. Hold it here. Little pulses. You can drop the left hand if you like. 4, 3. Keep pulling the belly towards the spine. Now knee to right shoulder, and then crosses behind the other knee. Here's your 3. Here's your 2. Can you touch the shoulder? Get nice and high and cross it out. We'll sit the knees together and back. Look in between the thumbs or even beyond those fingers. Spread your fingers wide. We're going to come into a Pilates or yoga style push-up. Knee, chest, chin. Elbows hug ribs. Press away. You can start a little bit shallow, maybe a 45-degree bend, and then eventually see if you can hit 90 degrees. Don't allow the shoulders to drop lower than the heart. Try and pull the elbows into the ribs. If you're feeling really strong, you'll dip, you'll raise the knees, come back, send it away. One more time. Dip, raise the knees, find that line, bring it down. Pulse it for 4, 3, pit of the belly in, 2, 1. Come back up. Good. If you need a quick stretch in the wrist, you can counter stretch by flipping the palms over, wiggle the fingers, circle them out. This time, left leg, right arm. Press down through the left shoulder, pull the limbs apart, squeeze the belly in, row, knee to nose, and then bend, flex, point, straighten. Compression, tuck. You could grab the leg if you need to. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Flex, point. Last one. Inhale, exhale, flex. Are we sinking into the leg? Start to pulse, maybe drop the arm. If you want more work, you can go ahead and keep it up. Here's your 4, 3, 2. Now knee touches shoulder and then crosses back. Tap the shoulder, swing it back. 2 more. How high can you get that knee? And 1, like you're trying to cat the back, push away and bring it down. Knees meet, stretch it back. Almost done here. We're gonna take it to plank. You can jump into high plank. Push the shoulders down, tuck the tail, firm the belly, the quads. Everything is active here. Side plank, thread the needle, mermaid, lower, and lift. Thread the needle. If this is feeling too challenging for you, you'll modify on the knee, thread, and then dip. Work your way up to off the knee. Short class, so I'm only doing a few sets of things today. See if you can come back through side plank. Arc the body. If you'd like to add any pretty variation here, feel free. Come to the other side. Lift. Thread the needle. Press that shoulder down. Sink the hips and then lift. Modification is on the knee. Looks like this. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Thread and dip. Any variations are welcome. Woo, falling. And come back through plank. Downward facing dog. Pedal. Nice work. We'll simply walk the hands and then sit in your chair. Tuck the tail, firm the belly. Balancing chair pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Melt the heels down. Fold it over the body. Walk it out. 1 to 3 push-ups. Walk it in. Balancing stick. Ragdoll up. Lift. Step the foot forward. Charge. Find your balance. Hips down. Pull in opposition. Lunge and pulse here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back, switch sides. Big step, charge forward, balancing stick. Hips are square, right hip down, flex out. Deep breath in and out. Bend, step back, 90-degree knees, pulse it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big step back. Coming into a wide second plie. Open up. Almost done here. You're doing amazing. Elbow to hip. Elbow to hip. Side body bend. 4, 3, 2. Can we take it a little lower? 1. Good. We'll twist, 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 and then bend, bend, bend. Nice work. Little arm circles. Last exercise, building heat. Can you lift the right leg and pulse? 4, 3, 2, switch, reverse the circle. 4, 3, 2, reverse the circle. Last time, I swear. And then reverse the circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Toes come forward. Forward fold. Release it. Deep breathing here. Fingertips halfway lift, and then just stretch those inner thighs. Side to side lunges. You did amazing. Quick little Pilates session with me. Take it into a low lunge. Swing the arms up. Good. Cactus shape, pry the heart open. Feel the belly muscles stretch, the chest, gentle back bend, and then hamstring stretch. Breathe here. Flatten out the back if you can. And if you're feeling pretty open, maybe see where your split is in this moment. Maybe one day you work your way down. Blocks are great here. Pull that back up and swing it over to the other side. Low lunge, back knee melts. Sweep it up. Pry the heart open. If it feels good, you can drop the head. If not, don't worry. Scoop the belly in. Shift back. Straighten the spine. Deep breathing. Maybe we go for a deeper split, and that might look like this. Maybe you work your way down eventually. Go ahead and come to a wide straddle, and then a forward fold here. I'll leave you here today. Thanks so much for joining me. Comment below, tell me what you thought and what else you want to see from me. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.